I mean, yeah, no, both of these squads have been struggling seemingly to coordinate a proper attack that picks apart any semblance of a defense, and they've had a lot more luck just kind of waiting patiently um, for the attackers to walk into their crosshairs. I mean, that's been seeming to be what happens in a lot of these rounds, especially that last round we just saw. It was they've got a guy in tower, guys, they've got a guy in armory, and they've got a rotational to attic. So let's pick apart that by walking into where all three of those crossfires can see. Instead, what we need to see from that on that last round was like, hey, let's repel into the armory window with a Blackbeard. Let's send someone wide outside to apply pressure on that window so that when we do put someone into the main hallway and somebody does peek from tower, you can at least refrag it, trade it back from the outside. Or they could, start with tower, it's weird to say, but tower control, because that inherently disables both the attic and the tower itself, which we have been seeing both of these teams try to do previously, but yeah, it didn't do it that round. It was,
You're right, we didn't see that, but we are going to see, looks like a couple members from Vitality work their way towards, or from the west tower. That's going to be that small white tower moving in towards kitchen and top floor.
Yeah, it seems like a west side take starting things off here. Just droning out for each other and seeing where the Romans are on the west side from Supremacy. There are none right now. They're going to be primarily situated in the meeting hall, and that means that we're going to have Lems on Vitality already taking control over that kitchen. And having West cut off with still 2 minutes in the round is very efficient. It means that they're not going to have to think too terribly much about the Rome game moving forward.
Now, Lems is putting himself in a position to instantly spot out Spark. Once he does, he's going to go for this wall bang immediately. However, it looks like he's rotated off-site, which allows Lems to possibly get into that supply pantry and open up the wall just a little bit. There's the wall bang coming on out, but he misses his target. Spark will get the drop shot through the wall in return to finish off Lems.
Good start for Supremacy there. Having a Lems off the board, he's not going to be able to sledge open that wall. They'll have to use an Ash Shard, which they aren't going to.
Instead, they will successfully get this drop hatch opened up and allow for this onslaught to happen from Team Vitality. But there's only about 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining. Rise going to toss down one flashbang, possibly get anyone down there. However, at the moment, looks as though we have a clear A, all except for Poseidon inside of that inside of the supply closet downstairs. Now, we've said previously that the position of that mirror placement is going to allow for near total coverage of this bomb site. 45 seconds underway here.
Yeah, Vitality needs to do something about the mirror window, otherwise this round is just going to kind of tick-tock out in the last 30 seconds.
Well, they had to worry about the mirror window, but there's also Rafael. He's on his drone. The Yokai is right underneath of the hatch. We are going to have the gas grenades come out. We're going to have the drone, as we can see right here. We are not going to see, unless something drastic happens, Team Vitality will not win this attack round. 20 seconds remains, a 4-on-4. Rise going to move on down forward. Diffuser is in the hands. It actually got planted. They got out of the line of sight of the Yokai. The smoke didn't touch either. There's only 2 men left. That's Poseidon and Rafael after what just looked like a monstrosity of kills coming on forward. Reeves going to toss one more EMP out. That's going to destroy the Yokai if it's anywhere near sight. And that will force Poseidon to move in towards the shots. Rafael, however, will take massive damage, and Poseidon finally coming up the main staircase. He's going off to Reven. If Reven falls, no, he does not. Reven's going to get one panic already downed Rafael, and that is Vitality winning the one attack that they needed.
Yeah, and the unfortunately, due to the lack of picks coming out from Vitality on that round, and just the, I mean, they also were applying just one directional pressure. There's no like, okay, we're gonna flank him here. We're gonna put somebody on the B windows. We're gonna put somebody on the west window. They didn't cut anything off. I mean, we saw Bibu playing the way that Bibu was playing there. He was playing very aggressive. If there had been an attacker on the west window, he would have died and not have been, maybe he would have gotten the Thermite, sure, but he would not have gotten the Thatcher. So. Just an unfortunate circumstance there for Vitality, and again, no picks means that when you're playing one direction of pressure, it's not going to work. And Supremacy now going to be going back out to attack. Vitality defense. The Vitality will be in the basement.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
think one of the things to also do, because they had cleared out. Actually, no, they did not clear out Kitchen. They basically took over Meeting Hall and just forced it. I was going to say they could
applied a
bring
little
the
bit of
Ash
pressure
to basically breach up underneath, like we've seen so many teams do time and time again, or at least bring him up to the master bedroom to push in the closet and then use that last breaching charge to get rid of the mirror window.
I mean, the only time we've really seen that that vertical power being used proper, like actually helping the team, the attacking team, is when you do it right above where you see Bibu looking at right now, which is the top of White Stairs. If you can open up the top of White Stairs, which is where we saw Bibu playing, then that disables quite a lot. But other than that, you're not really. It's not super essential to have somebody opening up holes in the floor, grenades, or what have you, unless there's somebody marking for said person, and that is a two-man job that takes a lot of time. However, yeah, you're right. If the Ash had just walked into the hallway, killed the Valkyrie who was playing around, roaming around there, that would have disabled the C4 inherently, and then you could also open up the top of White Stairs, which would have disabled Bibu's position, which would have likely resulted in Vitality winning the round, but they didn't do that. So, yeah, no real prongs in their attack, just kind of a, hey, let's walk through this door and closet.
Now we are going to see, as round number 6 gets underway, we're going to see a bit of a slower start. However, Raphael is looking to collapse upon the mute. That's going to be Rise, top floor. Olem's going to be inside of the attic here. And we are, again, starting to see Supremacy work their way to collapse onto the roamers.
Wow, abandoned meeting hall wall, that's something you don't see every day.
You can see the frustration from Raphael. He's like, why are they doing that? However, that's playing exactly into Team Vitality's mirror placements we're seeing here inside of the meeting hall. Bibu is going to be injured there by Rise and then automatically taken out by the C4. And Panics as well, smacking down the head of Raphael. That's the thermite gone. Ash is already gone. The hatch has not been opened. This is not looking good here for Supremacy. It's going to be Poseidon trying to get this quick challenge there onto the mute up top. Rise going to tag a double kill onto Zephyr as well. That's 3 kills for him. Hibana and Thermite are both gone. A 5-on-1. Spark, unfortunately, will not get this in 30 seconds. He's looking at the top of the stairs up towards the top of Red Tower. He's being crossed right now. Rise going to see that. You're going to have another push come out from the side of Jaeger. Olem's going to peek on out here momentarily. This is a perfect cross. Spark going to let him through. And Olems will sweep up the dust, and that will be round number 6 going into the hands of Team Vitality.
More defenders staring at, and they lose the engagements. I mean, we saw it this round, that last round, it was the tower hallway into meeting, and then in the previous round, it was the main hallway outside of master bedroom and armory. And now, Supremacy defending the old basement arena as they were successful upstairs. And those are the 2 bomb sites you defend on this map. You defend basement, you defend armory. There isn't much variation there. We've seen tower defenses, like attempts at tower defenses come out before, but they are almost always unsuccessful, and yeah, they don't see a lot of play anymore.
5 seconds left.
We are going to see a meeting hall hold, though, as we do have one of the drop patches opened up. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Poseidon or Zephyr or even Spark rotate back there. We are going to see the majority, though, of Team Vitality spawn out by construction, looking like it might be a quick take into the blue construction entrance.
They kind of have to do that take, as they don't have a Hibana. That's going to really impede their opening up of the drops. They can only get 2 drop downs to choose to use their thermite there, which limits them.
Well, the 3rd drop patch is already opened up, which is typically what we've seen a lot of teams do.
So it shouldn't really matter. But at the same time, it is interesting they're only bringing the thermite. It really commits them to that construction take.
And the explosion of that box wall does fully commit them to that. The only way they're going to rotate off of it is if their IGL deems it too dangerous and too risky to progress forward. But right now, they are trying to prevent the roams from trying to flank around, and they're doing so somewhat successfully. We're going to see them on the red tower. Panics is trying to wait for Raphael to peek on out. Looks as though Panics looking on up through the drop hatch will not spot Bibu just yet. He's actually going to wait for Bibu to try to drop on out, but he can't because Bibu will not fall because he knows that Panics is waiting. So he's going to try to challenge this as long as he can. You have 3 members from Team Vitality all at a stalemate trying to push their way into the red tower, and unfortunately, that's not what you need to do. Get someone on a drone, the other 2 need to push. Now Zephyr and Sparks will both rotate back into the main lobby. Bibu still trying to challenge as much as he can. Bullets are going flying in through the pews, and we are going to see Olems top of the attic. Will drop and finish him off. Now he's going to look towards the front of the lobby. However, Zephyr rotates around. Enemy, though, takes a lot of bullets to the side. And it looks as though they thought that might have been all clear for now. We are going to see Sparks stay on these main stairs as Zephyr rotates back to site. Again, still they're pushing in from the blue hall and the red tower. That's Panic still downstairs. Ryze looking for someone to try to rotate back from the main lobby. There is a shot from Panic, looking to get Zephyr, but still missing. Rafael also able to swoop on a few bullets there onto Panics. C4 is going to come on out and not destroy the shield and still do a little bit of damage. Now that allowed Rafael to move a little bit closer and get that Vector kill down onto the Blackbeard. A 4-on-4 is going to ensue. 35 seconds remains. We're going to see Ryze try to drop into the box. Gas grenade is what he's going to be met with. He's going to back on out to the stairwell as Rafael picks off another kill there onto Reven. 4-on-3 enemies, or sorry, Olems moving up a little bit closer. He will be picked up by Rafael. A 3K. Can he get a 4K here as Ryze is going to try to rush on in? There's another kill. No, he doesn't see him. Oh, he gets the kill there. That's going to be 4. As Spark, I'm sorry, no, that is 3. Spark and Poseidon will finish off the round there, and Supremacy will take this round very dominantly.
Caught in a crossfire between small dorms and big dorms. I mean, they kind of just waltzed into their doom there. They also didn't clear out the roamers underneath. So the dilemma with taking control of a tower isn't that it's, you know, inherently a bad thing to do. It's just that because you did that, you didn't have any roam clear for anyone who was maybe playing in the west side of the building or waiting to C4 from underneath. And then we saw that happen to lock out the round. Not that it really mattered. The round was basically over at that point, but still. Kind of a mixed match attack there from Vitality, and it did not work out for them, unfortunately.
We did see the Thatcher, though. He was in the meeting hall trying to wait for the flank. He was holding right on the left side of the American flag.
But he can't really watch the flank, though, from there. You can still get the C4 off. You can, heck, you could vault out of the, generator or small dorms, or whatever you want to call it, into classroom and still get that flank. You need to exert presence onto the lobby itself in order to deny the C4 from below. Whatever the case be, now 2 minutes 46 seconds to go as this round has just begun, and now Supremacy will be on attack.
We are going to have Zephyr playing the Capital, though, and that's most likely to help in the forefront, put up against the Mira windows. That's typically how we've seen Capital used in the past.
Yeah, well, I mean, if their strategy is to take the main lobby, but I mean, it probably will be. They'll probably rotate into it at some point, but right now, again, similar to Vitality, very focused on that tower. Ooh, just barely.
Ooh, and a good toss there by Ryze as he throws bullets towards Bibu's face, and he catches him with his teeth. There we go, and then early on kill there. That's going to be the removal of Sledge from Supremacy.
So we've seen the same exact pick coming off for both of these teams at the beginning of the round for the defenders, in favor of the defenders, that is, which is just killing someone rappelling onto tower. Both of the teams seem fixated on taking control of tower at one point or another, and it's been working against them here. There are safe ways to do that that don't include rappelling up to the top windows, but neither of the teams have chosen to opt for that route.
Now, as Blackbeard holds onto the angle from Red Tower in towards the meeting hall, he is going to get a little bit of help here. I believe that is going to be Poseidon next to him, as well as Zephyr. He's going to rappel up to the attic.
So half the round has already progressed, and Vitality losing their not quite losing their first member there, as Blackbeard ran out of ammunition and has been forced off by what I believe was a bandit.
That looks like that was going to be Panic, still trying to fight onto him and takes out the Capital in return as Poseidon will fall to Ryze. Now Spark is going to move a little bit forward here, trying to go for the shots there on the Panics, but gets removed from play. Panics now picking up a 2K as Rafael finishes off Ryze in a 1-on-4. Now Rafael's going to have to be very cautious. He's now being swarmed by both sides. Right beneath him is going to be an injured Reven, and unfortunately he won't be able to get removed, or he won't be able to get picked back up just yet. Claymore kill though.
Versus 1 now.
Reven might. No, they are going to give him up as the Claymore kill is the one who finished off Panics. So with that, now a 1-on-2, Enemy and Olems here up against Rafael. Now he might try to go for the plant. No, he's actually going to give this up. He's going to move on forward, try to challenge this out. And Olems waiting for the shots down. Rafael, he picks up another one with a shotgun kill. Coming out of Enemy, though, to down him off. That was a 5-on-1 trade, I think, or 5-on-1 attempt with one player.